guys, can everyone hear me? So I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds for everyone to join and then see, go about it. Let's, okay. So, hi Kanika, hi Pooja, hi Margaret. So we have people joining and let's wait a couple of more minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my keyboard and I can see all your messages and everything in on the chat box, so keep them coming. So today Sharon will be modding for me and she will be joining very soon. So yeah, okay, so let's wait for 2-3 more minutes and just for now I'm going to show the project which I'll be teaching. I'll be teaching you all how to make this beautiful mixed media tag, and this tag can be converted into a card, so it's more, you know, more practical, more usable, because who wants to give a gift bag with a tag on it which is so pretty, right? Like usually tags, they get thrown away, so it's like a card in which you can write. So this is what I'll be teaching today, and I'm gonna wait till 12:04, like 3 more minutes, and after that we're gonna get started. For the time being, let me talk about the collection which I'll be using. So I will be using this collection called Apricot Honey. It's one of my favorites from Prima. You will see me using this collection a lot. The colors are so shabby chic and they kind of are very much the scheme which I like. So I do have the 12 by 12 with me right now. Let's look into it, what all sheets we have. So we have some beautiful sheets in this paper. I am making a mini, not a mini album, actually a 12 by 12 album using this particular collection. It will take time to finish up, but I'm excited to see the results, how it will turn up. But you can, as you can see, this collection has beautiful papers, and here, so I really enjoy this collection. So hello everyone, hello for joining me from all across the world, Brazil, Hungary, Belgium, Sweden, India. I am so excited and happy to have you guys here. I'm actually truly honored that you guys are here, and like I'm just flipping through the sheets of this particular collection. It's just beautiful. Let me show you some more interesting things which I did with this collection. I love fussy cutting. So look at this sheet. This is my favorite sheet. I think I've talked about it before too. So here you see all these beautiful stuff which I fussy cutted out of this pretty sheet, and we're gonna be using this. Then there's another one. So this one also you can fussy cut. This sheet, it's beautiful. The elements are just absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Hello and welcome. And we have some beautiful elements which came out of this sheet. So fussy cutting is always a very good way to dense up your layouts or your cards or tags or any kind of projects. So I do recommend, look for, we don't even realize when we look in our scrapbook sheets, like 12 by 12 sheets, we don't even realize that these elements can be actually fussy cutted because they're so well composed. But then trust me guys, when you fussy cut those elements out of the sheets, because as it is in one paper pad you get duplicates, so you don't have to worry about running out of one particular pattern. So you just fussy cut the sheets, and like you'll have beautiful elements, beautiful ephemera in addition to the ephemera which comes along with this collection. So I have all of this. Then there's another sheet which I did a fussy cut. Hello Sharon. Sharon is here guys, so say hi to her. And let me quickly show you guys the other sheet which I was talking about. Okay, so this is the one. I'm actually running out of it. I've used it so much. So this particular sheet I have fussy cutted these elements which I can use easily in my creation. So fussy cutting is always a good example, like good way to go about. So now this is the Apricot honey collection which I'll be using today. Then I will be using our pre-made tags memory hardware collection. It's a very nice collection and very good way to go about making tags. So first things first, let's chop our paper to the size. So I'm going to be using again Apricot honey. Let's pick our paper. So this is a tag which we'll be making, right? So I don't want it to be exact copy, so we're going to be whipping it, like changing it a little bit, like just the base paper and everything. So how about we go with this sheet? Looks pretty, right? So first thing first, I'm gonna just flip it around because I want this side to show up, right? So let's cut our paper. I'm going to take my pencil. I doubt I can convert this into a 6x. Yeah. So yeah, let's cut this out and I'll explain the way I'm going to convert it into a tag. So this can be the front, and for inside I need a card sort of a thing, right? So for that, what I will do is I will simply and then simply from this side I'll do the same thing, but we do want, okay, I'll explain, but we do want one side to be fully shown. So let's take this part. Okay, so one side has to be full and the other side can be half. We can pad it, given that the paper is a little short of the double of this tag. So this, and then we can do this. Okay, I hope I'm on the right. Okay, cool. So let's cut it out. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to be teaching the tag which is on my right, and the tag is basically in a form of a card. Don't cut it from the center because we're going to be folding it. So now I have this which opens up like this, and then this side which will be my cover. So my card kind of becomes something like this. So this portion we're gonna just cover it up. Okay, so very simple. I'll simply go here, whack it down. Now let's add a scrap tape, artisan tape, or any kind of glue which you have. Nothing fancy you require for this. Plain simple. I'm going to stick this part. Sorry guys, I'm just a little yeah, this way. So simple step. Guys, this is a little monotonous part, but yeah, we have to stick it, and I know you guys are losing interest, so let's just keep our chats interesting. So just comment and let me know which is your favorite collection so far from Prima Marketing. Mine would be the Princess collection, which came out in 2013 or 14. I don't remember the exact year. I think it was debuted in 2014. That was my absolute favorite collection. So guys, tell me yours. Okay, so we have this. Now let's stick this here. This again has to be stuck a little carefully. So we have our card, which is ready like this. In this part we're going to stick on top of it, so this will make it a little thicker. And in the back, if you want, you can stick a paper and just add your signature, or you can just leave it. I mean, there's no requirement. Yeah, Songbird was again a very pretty collection. Love Story again, I think Love Story was by Frank Garcia. He has this classic romantic collections which I love. There was another one, very old one. I think it was in 2010. It was called Romance Novel. Back then I was in India. I still remember that collection kinda broke all the records around me. Like everyone, like I used to teach professionally scrapbooking and mixed media, and everyone wanted to create something using that collection. And I still remember like the local suppliers which we had over there. It was a little hard to get craft material back then. I would just pester them to get me this collection from California, like from Prima's warehouse, and that was again a very beautiful collection. The dark colors, vintage colors, every collection has a charm. Georgia Blues is again very pretty. You should, if you like Georgia Blues, you may also like our Darcel collection. It's again very dynamic, very beautiful. So guys, what is your next question to you all? It's another funny, like not a fun question basically. What is your favorite product from Finnabair's mixed media line? Mine is art stones for sure. I think they can transform any project into a beautiful thing. Like, so mine is art stones. What about you guys? let's keep the basics outside, like gesso and soft gel and stuff. Let's talk about, you know, paints and other things which he has come out with. Okay guys, so I have a beautiful tag which is all de-stressed from all the angles, ready to be embellished. So how about we do a little bit of fussy cutting here? So for that, I have a fussy cutting knife. I never use these big ones, they're too hard. And so I'm going to be using this small fussy cutting knife. And we're going to fussy cut this element and we'll use it. Let me cut a little bit like this, and now I'm going to fussy cut this one. It's very simple to glide your fingers if you're using a small knife in comparison to using a big knife. And I'm sorry for all the traffic noises which are coming out from my window. I live in Chicago downtown, pretty busy during the daytime. Okay guys, so here we have a fussy cutted element right now with us, which we can use. Let's fussy cut explore too. Okay. So I'll de-stress it and then go about the next step. Oh, okay, so I have my glue gun warming up. I thought I forgot. So I'm going to be using now 3x4 journaling cards, Apricot Honey. Pretty coordinated journaling cards, and it's always nice to use coordinated stuff because they go well. So I'll be using, give me a second guys. Let's use this one. It goes well. It will be hidden, but still some part of it will be peeking out. So I'm gonna just de-stress it. If you don't have a tool like this, take your scissors and do like this. You will be able to get the results. So I'm simply gonna go ahead and de-stress this, and after that I will just put it like this to start composing everything. And let's put this one. No, let's just tear this one apart and put it like this. And when you tear something, make sure you de-stress it so that everything blends in. De-stressing helps in blending all the elements. So I'm gonna put this one like this. And now let's talk about this piece which I'll be using. So this is basically our our molds, our Prima molds. Let me quickly go and show you how they are. Give me 1 second. And this came with our Dulce collection. Let's see our molds. So we'll be using this mold, and the other one which we'll be using is this one, the wings one. And these are all our beautiful molds. Okay, so using these two molds and some air dry clay, I took out these pieces from these two in this one. And now I'm gonna simply go ahead and paint my pieces. So in order to paint my pieces, I won't be using this fully. So actually let's paint the whole thing. So whenever I paint my pieces, I never paint them in one single color. I always give them a shaded effect. So for this particular collection, I think this light opal magic in this pink, like light colors of pink and blue would go well. Okay. And our molds are food safe, guys. So for all the bakers out there, you can actually do your baking using these silicone molds. They are food safe. And let's go ahead and paint it. So in order to do that, I will simply keep a tissue because it becomes a tedious job to clean it afterwards. I always keep a pack of baby wipes. Helps me in cleaning everything around me. So let's leave this part because this is going to be hidden. I'm going to whip up my brush, take some more colors and give it a nice blue effect. Okay, so I have one piece which is ready like this. Let's do the other one. Our acrylic paints are really good quality, guys. Really good quality. You can find tons of them online, like literally tons of the colors we have. I think we have over 30-40 colors, and they just produce amazing results. They're very good quality actually. I've used a lot of paints throughout my life, and you know, I think these are really good. So as Sharon is saying that you can make your mold pieces at a bunch, and that's true. This is what I did last night at 2 a.m. All the molds which I showed to you guys, I made them all at a bunch, and like on my table they all are drying right now, from thick complicated pieces to the small round ones. And once it is done, I keep them like this. I've showed this to you guys before. All my mold pieces go inside this bar, in this in this particular tray. It has some baked rice, just ignore because I felt sick. Like I've been sick in the past few weeks, but yeah, it has my Christmas tree and everything. Look at this pretty piece by Dolce. So yeah, everything is in here, and we can use some of these if you guys would like. So now let's go ahead and dry this out, okay? Because we need to get, usually let them air dry, but you have to like get started. I'm just trying to open up my baby wipes. I need some. I don't want my desk to look messy to you guys, so that is why I like cleaning it up as I go. Okay, so they should get dry on their own now by the time we are composing our tag. So let's go ahead, and the first thing which I'm going to do is paste these two like this, something like this, okay? And simply take your glue gun, Now this is done. Now let's compose everything. So I'm gonna be using my basket of flowers. I'm figuring out which flower I want in this one. I think this looks good, but maybe we can give one different color for a contrast. Yeah. I think this would look good. always fun to figure out what all flowers can be added. Sorry guys, so this is again a mix, hit and trial method for me. I was not born with skills that I could just look at the flowers and be able to figure out. So okay, so we're gonna keep these for now here, and then we'll see what all flowers we want to put on this one. So we know how our composition is gonna be. Simple. Let's keep this one. We know it's gonna come here. Okay. And let's see if there's problem in opening. No, there's no problem in opening. And then the next one is going to be at this piece, which I know is gonna come here. So these two pieces we're sure of. Now as far as flowers are concerned, let's keep this one as focal. And to keep it as focal, we're gonna raise it by using some chipboard. And this is my chipboard. So guys, Creativation is coming up and Prima is releasing some new stuff. And we as designers, we are super excited to work with all the samples which we'll be getting. And I hope some of you are making it to Creativation. And like always, our booth is super pretty. Do stop by our booth and see all the hard work which all we designers have put in. I'm gonna cut this a little because I want space. Okay. So this becomes my focal point. I'm gonna stick this one, and rest of the pieces will stick around it. Okay. And we did some fussy cutting. So how about we stick this one like this? And then we'll be covering it with some beautiful elements. I'm gonna put this one. Okay, so now let's put flowers around this thing. I think this looks good. This looks nice. So let's put everything around it. Any collection which we release, they come with all the coordinating flowers in different sizes. So, and all our collections are compatible with other collections which we release because they're just absolutely gorgeous. They all go along very well. They all are friends. So anytime you have any collection which you want to work upon and don't have flowers or anything, just look into your stash. I'm pretty sure that you must be having some other flowers which you can use. So I'm gonna fussy cut this out and put it like this. I think it looks nice. And stick some paste here. And now let's add our sentiment. We're gonna add explore. Let's add explore here. And add some butterflies. I love this collection, especially for this butterfly sheet. I don't know what will I do once this sheet is over. I think, oh, we do have individual sheets, so I think I'll order those individual ones. So that's the best part. Our paper range is so versatile. It comes in different sizes. We have 6x6, 8x8, A4. This particular size, which is journaling. Then we have postcard size, and then classic 12x12. And if these are not enough for you guys, then we have individual sheets. So yep, now we do have all of this ready. Let's see if you want to add some more stuff to it. I doubt I want to add more stuff to it, but still I'll see if it looks nice. I think this looks good. You are some kind of wonderful. So for this I will use my this chipboard thing which I made. Simply put it, some glue here. So I forgot to de-stress it, so I'm gonna just de-stress it on the top. Don't forget to de-stress it, guys. It just balances out everything. So that's my old tag. This is my new tag. Now let's add some micro beads to it. And the bead which I will be using in this one is this color. It's beautiful. And so guys, when these let's talk about these micro beads, these glass beads, sorry, not micro beads. They are just super beautiful. Like, I mean, just like art stones, they have capability to transform your project. And I'm gonna just take my tray, some 3D gloss gel, and using my paintbrush I will apply some gel on the corners, basically these nooks where the flowers are there. Our 3D gloss gel is very strong. It can even hold metal. So this is use my hand. So guys, this is how it looks with the micro beads. Let me go ahead and fill this thing back in. So this is an embossing tray, very inexpensive, $4 $5 tray, but very useful. It saves a lot of my art stones and glass beads and micro beads and glass glitter and everything. So guys, here I have my beautiful tag, which is ready, almost ready. We're gonna do the last step, which is gessoing it up a little to balance out everything. So I have my big gesso box here. I have my Finnabair gesso brush. I'm gonna dip some water in it, take some white gesso and dab it so that everything looks pretty and nice and shabby. So here I have this tag which is ready. If you want, you can add some more colors or anything as you like, but this is how my tags they look like. So I forgot to add shabby touch to this particular one, so let me just go ahead and add it to my other one too. I'm just gonna whip it with some, because there's a lot of water inside. Let's add this one with some gesso. This is called dry brushing technique and learned it from the best. It looks really nice. So guys, my tags are ready now, and you can use any collections as Sharon is mentioning. You can use our beautiful Christmas in the Country collection and make Christmas stuff. I hope you guys got a chance to see my last live video. I was teaching how to make Christmassy stuff. and it was basically a card with a ornament. Let me see if I have it right now. Yeah, I do have it. So this was what I taught last time using our Christmas in the Country collection. I do recommend that you guys simply go and see our live videos. They are full of information. So this was a card which has this ornament, Harry Potter themed ornament, in case you guys have missed it. So thanks so much guys again for for being part of this live and bearing with me for the last 45 minutes. And I'll see you guys next time, probably in January. So happy holidays and very, very happy new year, guys. Bye guys. I'll go and read all your comments once I'm done with the live. Thank you so much again today for being with me, and I love you all. Okay, so now I'm ending this.